Load. Oh, load. So, I wanted to talk about the XFL. Now, oh, the thing about the XFL is I always thought that it was never going to be as big, nor ever as close as being as huge as the XFL. This is partly, oh my goodness, this is partly because if I ask you a question, let me ask you a question real quick. Who are the players? What are the players' backgrounds in the XFL? They're either people who are just simply not drafted, that came out of college, or NFL rejects. So what that already means is that the XFL will not have as talented players at all, not even close to the NFL, because the NFL is the top tier for football, and college is just below. The AAF, CFL, even XFL never became that close. Never became as close. But college and the NFL have their differences, but yet people still watch them. I personally don't really watch college football. Nothing against it. I did root for LSU though, and I was right. So that was pretty nice. But people don't seem to understand how there needs to be a difference, because that is what attracts you to a sport. Some people like college football because of the overtime rules. Some people like the NFL because there's more talented players. That's me. It's almost like when the Browns went 0-16, and people were saying, "Oh, just so you know, I predicted that." But people were saying that that Alabama could beat the Browns, which I thought was kind of disrespectful, even if they did just for some reason have that game to test it out. I think that's extremely disrespectful. It's a professional football league versus college students. I just thought that was really disrespectful. The XFL will never be like the NFL, especially with how the very first year came out. They did not plan things at all. Now this year was a little bit different because they took like 2 or 3 years before they actually started playing to plan things, which was very nice. It helped them grow, and I think they did grow pretty quickly. All of their accounts on Instagram, even TikTok, were hilarious, even to me. I started watching that XFL for the first few weeks, but then it sadly wasn't able to show its full potential after, the whole Corona thing. Pretty sad. Jameis Winston needs to go to the XFL. He should just go to the Vipers. Being the XFL, their players only look good because, like I already said, there's not a lot of people with talent. So then there's there's a more even talent playing field, but no one has talent like the NFL. I guess we'll see, because the Panthers just signed a quarterback that was for the Houston Roughnecks. So that'll be interesting. He did do pretty well, but you can't also really compare it to anything because it was the XFL's first year. I'm gonna be honest. I think that's it. Thank you. Tom Brady kissed me.